Hello, I'm making a video of a mid-build of my 2002 Sportster. I'm converting it from an 88-inch to a 90-inch, and I'm doing a lot of work on it, chassis, motor, body. So I thought I'd do a mid-build review for those of you that might be interested, to discuss some of the details that I would probably miss if I were to do an end build video, which I am planning on doing, but I thought I'd make this video just to discuss some of the details, challenges that I'm running into. I'd like to say that I'm doing this in my garage, two-stall garage. I have modest conditions. I have experience, many years of experience building Harleys, but and I have a fair amount of tools, but I have modest conditions here, so just to let you know that others could do it with modest conditions. I don't have a complete Harley shop, or I do have access to a friend or two that have shops, so I can get parts and order many of my parts through eBay and online. Let me start by saying I made quite a few chassis changes. I put a track swing arm on this bike. It's stock length. It's aluminum. This bike was all blacked out last year, but since I was going to use this aluminum swing arm, I changed a lot of the chassis to aluminum. I also added chain drive. With a chain sprocket, I put a 49 tooth aluminum on the back with a, I don't remember, but I think it's like a 27 maybe on the front. So this swing arm is stock length. However, I am going to, since it has these long adjustment slots in the back, I'm going to increase the length by maybe a couple inches. You're able to do that with the track swing arm. So that's going to cause me a lot of trouble, though, in that I'm going to have trouble moving I'm going to have to move the back fender in the seat. So I bought a Sumax fiberglass fender that I'm going to put on it, and I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with the extra 2-inch distance between the seat and the back fender. I have some ideas, but I'll do an end video on this build. You'll be able to see what I did. I also used to have black lower legs, and it was a 2002 front end, which I put a 1999 and previous front end on it, and changed from a dual disc front end to a single disc front end. And I changed the wheels on the bike and put spoked wheels with aluminum rims, Acront, front. Rear, I used a rim that I got off from Excelsior, Henderson Excelsior, laced them up. I lost probably 10 to 12 pounds. Front wheel, going single disc, I lost at least 12 pounds on the front wheel. Probably lost 5 pounds on the rear wheel. So maybe as much as 18 to 20 pounds on wheel weight. The motor, I'm increasing the motor size from 88-inch to 90-inch. Axtel cast cylinders. And I had extensive head work done by Dan Norland at Hammer. I'm right in the middle of the process of putting the heads back on and the pistons and the cylinders. I just put the rear rocker arms on when I thought about making this video. And I'm going to install the front next. The push rods. I had to, even though they're adjustable push rods, I have to install the push rods while I'm putting the rocker arms on, because it has these custom zipper tappet blocks, and they're taller, so it's hard to get the push rods in without pushing the rods up with the rocker arm assembly to get the push rods in. I don't know if I can get them out without tearing the heads off. This bike has redshift 6 43 cams in it, and the heads, it's Buell Thunderbolt heads, but they were extensively reworked by Dan at Hammer, and I asked him to increase the compression to about 12-to-1. So, and I'm going to run either a S&S G or D carburetor. I have them both. And I had them install compression releases. So it will be streetable, and I'm planning on plating it, but I'm not going to be taking it on long trips. It'll be a bar hopper, and I will be at the drag strip with it. So there's some of the details of the bike. During my mid-build, if you have any questions, please just email me. I'm going to put this on YouTube, and I will, as the build, as I complete the build, I'll put another video on. And I just thought I'd talk about some of the things. I had to tear the engine apart 2 times during my reassembly, because first I had to check the squish band clearance, which I got at 35 thousandths. I had to adjust the base gaskets on the cylinders in order to bring the distance down, and then I had to also recheck a second time the valve to piston clearance, which is sufficient for the 643 lift cams. So now on my third assembly of the top end, I'm ready to go back together. So, I'm in that process now. Still have a lot of work that I have to do on it, because I changed the wheels, the front end, all the top end of the motor. I'm going to change the swing arm, the chain drive. Got to. It's going to be a real challenge for the back fender and the seat. The tank, I had a new paint job put on some body parts. So, all right then. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Okay.